Okay, we are live, we are good, everything seems fine on both ends, considering that we have a few people here in the live chat. And I can see what Hawk meant by the YouTube studio changing. At the time it didn't change for me, so I didn't see a difference. So now I do see a difference. Anyways, hello everyone, I'm your hostess Lady Linkario, also known as the Madam of Many Names, broadcasting to you live from the Content Observatory, and welcome back to more of my 5th anniversary live stream. I say just anniversary live stream of 5 years live on Twitch, as well as my 5th anniversary of my YouTube channel Reboot, and playing Super Mario Galaxy for Super Mario Bros 40th anniversary as well, because why not? Yeah, it does seem weird. Why is the player so much bigger and everything else is just condensed at the bottom there? That's really odd. I don't know why they did that. They do have a dual streaming feature now on YouTube, but I am dubious about that. But I want to know the features about the combined chat feature. So, but I should be eliminating that anyways because I'm moving to Meld soon, and I'm sort of slowly getting my layouts done. And I would say layout, yeah, layouts. Well, my main layout mostly, but I am also doing other layouts as well, which is basically my raid screen, my end screen, my starting soon stuff. Mostly, I can always add more live layouts down the line. Meld is a little simplistic at times. I mean, for the most part, it does actually have the features that Streamlabs has, you know, and the features that OBS does not, and without plugins as well. It's all built in. And I also realised that Meld is also something that was built up from the beginning, from scratch, by creators, and over the last few months has been improved more and more. And apparently they have updates every 2 weeks rather than every 6 months, as what most programs like Streamlabs or OBS has. So apparently it's like a better OBS, and it's less resources as well, less on the CPU. So I think I might give Meld a proper go, because I'm looking at it more and more, I'm researching it more and more, and it looks to be better and better. Like I said, I can split and isolate audio at my will, Although the filters are a little bit basic at best, but honestly, it is what I need, honestly. And I didn't do a test live stream, but I did do a test on whether it captures my capture card properly without, you know, the sort of, I don't know what it's called, like, sometimes it's flickers, what's the word? What's the correct word? It's not flickering, but it should be a smooth 60 FPS. It does when I stream or record. That is unaffected. The output is completely unaffected. It's what I see in the player, in the preview, in the canvas, whatever you want to call it. That is not smooth. For the most part it is, but every now and then it stutters. I think that's the word I was looking for. Every now and then it does stutter, but for the most part it is workable, I guess. It's not as much as it has been for Streamlabs. It's been very stuttery from time to time. Sometimes it improves, sometimes it doesn't. And for now it's okay, but sometimes it does for me, as the streamer. I do see a little bit of stuttering here and now. I mean, just by looking at this screen, it's stuttering every now and then, I've noticed. But it is what it is, and it can't be helped, and I've managed to sift through all my settings, and even including the Elgato program as well, for all of its you know, for all of its settings and stuff, and what to use the GPU rather than the CPU. I don't know. I can never figure out what Streamlabs is up to. I don't know. Streamlabs has been a great thing for the last, couple of years, in the last few years. Even though I did start when I started out using XSplit, but XSplit did die on Sean, and the same case is here for me, but with Streamlabs. So Streamlabs is dying on me, and yet for Sean it's fine. I'm going to be moving to Meld, so it's going to be like, something on the lines of me upgrading or moving forward with a different alternative program to OBS. Because I saw OBS and like, okay, you can add all these features, you can add all these plugins, blah 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 blah. Meld has it all built in. It actually advertises as no plugins. So if you add plugins to a feature to a program, it kind of can conflict with each other. So be wary of that. So I'm using Meld, which is all completely built in and built by creators for creators. Yes, basic and most, but they're always improving. And you see, like I said, I'm going to give it a go, potentially either before Christmas or potentially after the New Year. So let's see how it goes. But for now, I am sticking to Streamlabs for the time being. And I am keeping an eye on the chat. I just wanted to say a few things before I start. Okay, so let's catch up, shall we? So we have... well, before the start of the stream, we had Clifford Longhead and Bala. Hello to you. We had Daryl. We have the Traitor Lord. We have Hawker Kings on the Twitch side. It is the best of both worlds. It very much is. And Daryl feels upset. What did you feel upset for? What's up? And hello there, Richard, in as well. Let's see. I still have some tweaks to my layout before I go live later tonight. How many more levels do I have left of Super Mario Galaxy? I think I've got up to roughly halfway through the game. I say halfway through the game. I'm on the Luigi side, so if I boot into the game, you shall see what I am dealing with. And yes, before anyone asks, this is the Switch Remaster of the game, because I wanted to do it for the anniversary, on the anniversary, although slightly belated, like I said. My anniversary for 5 years on Twitch and YouTube, not YouTube live streaming specifically, but YouTube reboot, like channel reboot sort of thing. I did a channel reboot 5 years ago, so I'm celebrating that on its 5th year. 5 years live on Twitch, as well as, yeah, like I said, Mario's 40th, which obviously these games came out, so best time. I feel like my family is attacking me and other people. There are numbers you can call if you feel attacked by your family members. Whereas other people, I'm not quite sure, you can report them for harassment maybe. But again, there are people you can contact. I should have waited to call off my live stream, damn it. Oh no, Shadow Trait! I could have read you. Yeah, sorry to hear about that, Daryl. Yeah, I do appreciate you stopping by. And, well, I have gone live a little later than I should have done, to be fair. I would have gone live at the, on the hour, but, you know, have to make sure everything works before I go live. I always do. I go live a little later than I should. I know it's bad, but, you know, it depends when you actually, it depends when you actually did. Hang on, let me go into thing so you can see my. Just realised I'm not in my stream VC. There we go. Whoa, that's different. Discord's changed as well. Okay. Sorry, I'm just replying. I shouldn't do that whilst live streaming, to be fair. Anyways, should be fine if I click there. There we go. Okay, then we now need to move on. So let's see. I did manage to find a way to connect my microphone to both of my PCs, which should make it easier to when I play Call of Duty. I did my stream from 7 to 10-ish in the morning. Are you gonna collect the 20 extra lives from the pink mail toad? I don't know. Is that 20? I don't think it's always 20, is it? Is it always 20? I don't even know how this one works. I know how Galaxy 2's one works. Don't know how this one works specifically. I know sometimes it's 5 1-ups. But I never remember if it's like 20 or 5. I think it start off as 5. Gonna probably stream again tonight. Finale of the 3 streams of the DLC for the new Pokemon Legends game. Oh my god, I have barely started this stream and I'm getting a raid already. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, we're getting a raid immediately, and I've barely started the stream. Let's do the raid screen really quickly then, in that case. Alright, let me take my controllers off my wrists. Oh boy. Yes, welcome in YouTube Raiders. Right, let's have a look. So, let me do the raid screen real quick. let's get back into the game, shall we? So, let's see. Let's see who the raiders are. So we had Fun Zone, the Bowser Jr. fan. We have GamerWiz7, and I have no idea how to pronounce that name, I do apologise. IX Herney? Let's see. And hello to you two, welcome for the raid. Thank you, is it GamerWiz7? GamerWiz7, thank you for the raid. Let's see, you said, what were you streaming? In this game, you only get 5 extra lives when Luigi gets 20. Oh, so it's specific to the character you play? That's interesting. Though it's a bummer that Luigi is usually a human punching bag in most Mario games. Yeah, but at the same time, Luigi is technically hard mode in this game. Essentially, basically, oh, do it again, but with slippery shoes, but with a higher jump. Remember this higher jump. Everyone remembers him for his slippery shoes. Hi Linkario, I was doing Puyo Puyo Champions. Trying to get closer to 3k rating. Don't know, I've heard of Puyo Puyo thingy, games, but I've never actually specifically heard of this game. Had a really good start, but fell apart later on with rough losers. Sore losers, basically, yeah. Did manage to get a promotion win, though. Nice. Congratulations on that. I don't know what the game's about, but congratulations on that. And I might as well put these things in here just if you... Let's see. Had a good time despite losing over 100 rating. It's fair enough. Okay, I hope everyone is good. Yeah, Luigi has a higher jump, but slippery shoes and poor traction in this game. Well, it's just in general. I think that's Luigi's traits, like higher jump but slippery shoes. That has always been his trait. Yeah, every time that you play a game with Luigi in, he's always got those traits: slippery shoes and high jumps. No difference, basically. Let's see. Puyo Puyo Champions is essentially a very competitive game because it's really used for tournaments. Hence why the name in Japan is Puyo Puyo Esports. Looks like it's the beginning of the live stream. Yes, it is indeed. I haven't long started the live stream, to be fair. Yeah, Luigi loves his buttered up pogo shoes. Interesting, yep. Oh, that was a freeze there for a moment. I don't know if that was the capture card, whether that was the game. Anyways, I am starting out on the kitchen. Well, I say starting out. I've technically already started the kitchen, but we need to basically continue with the kitchen. There we go. Whee! Thank you for the subscription there, Fun Zone Bowser Jr. fan. Let's see. I've done that one. Oh, it's Beach Bowl that I need to start off with, didn't I? Is the game a bit too loud? It's not massively loud. Turn it down by 5 notches. Let's see. Or general online gameplay, fair enough. I don't think it's the kind of game that I'm into. I'm not a massively fan of competitive games. I mostly do single player games. I mean, I have grown up with single player games all my life, but I have played the odd co-op games here and there. Co-op, team building games, that sort of thing, mostly, rather than competitive. I've kind of longed off competitive gameplay for me. It's not that I'm a sore loser, it's just, you know, it's just not my thing. Because there have been so many people out there who can be toxic, and I'm like, kind of just don't like that behaviour, so... And gaming industry nowadays is a bit messed up, let's just say. So, like I said, single player games for me for the time being, because I know there are chill games. Oh, then there can be also...
Welcome, gentlemen, to Aperture Science. You're here because we want the best, and you are it.
Why did that play twice?
Welcome to Aperture Science. You're here because we want the best, and you are it.
Why did the blade twice? That's interesting. Huh, interesting. Thank you for the subscribe for 2 months. Hawk of Kings, thank you very much for the subscribe for the Twitch side. Do appreciate that. I kind of want to redo New Super Luigi U and on the Wii U. I don't know why you would do it on the Wii U because the Wii U... Oh no, on the Wii U because the New Super Luigi U Deluxe is the Switch version of the Wii U game. Because I like to challenge myself to save all awful baby Yoshis. Yeah, I haven't played New Super Luigi U, so I have no idea. I liked hearing the voice of J.K. Simmons. J.K. Simmons is a legend. I love J.K. Rowling. J.K. Simmons, blah. Why do I keep mixing those two names up? I don't know why. Really don't know why. J.K. Simmons. J.K. Simmons is a legendary actor. Love his voice. Like, very iconic. I can literally recognise it anywhere. I was playing Baldur's Gate the other day. Baldur's Gate 3 specifically. And I was like, that voice. I recognise that voice. I said, oh, it's J.K. Simmons. I'm like, what? Of course it is. And I think I watched again Kung Fu Panda 3. And I'm like, I love J.K. Simmons' voice. Let's see. But yeah, indeed, thank you so much for the subscription. Thank you so much for the raid. Do appreciate that. Although the number hasn't gone up, I think it will update in a second. And you know what the best part is about Meld, the Hawker Kings? My Streamlabs stream labels works with it. So I can still have everything Streamlabs related. Just not using Streamlabs itself. It's just hilarious. It has a lot of Streamlabs features built into it from scratch. I love it. I think I might enjoy streaming with Meld. In fact, on places like Twitter and Reddit and stuff like that, there is there is actually an account called Streaming with Meld. And you can just at them and be like, yeah, I love this program, Stream with Meld. That's what it is, at Stream with Meld, or Streaming with Meld, something like that. Yeah, I mean, because I use, it's not browser sources, it uses a text file with that. I know OBS has that feature, but OBS doesn't have a lot of features that this one does. I mean, can you natively split and isolate audio from a VOD track? Like in OBS? You can probably do something with OBS. I haven't really looked too much into it. I know Streamlabs has the capability of that, but it keeps breaking on me, so... Like I said, that's why I'm moving over to Meld soon. So no, it does it natively, and plus the fact, like I said, it does it natively, and because it was a program built from scratch by creators for creators. And like I said, it's also very user-friendly as well. Whereas Streamlabs is a more advanced program, which, again, it's good. It just has its problems, fair share of problems, and it's not because it's a resource hog. Every streaming program has its flaws in some way, shape, or form, but that's what updates are for. Right, where am I looking for this next? Looking for one more. Oh, I think that's what the last one is. Stream labels is what it's... Yeah, Streamlabs stream labels. Because it's part of the Streamlabs... it's part of the Streamlabs brand, but they're called stream labels, yeah. But yeah, you use a text file and you browse for a local source, file source or whatever. And that's how it works. You can do it in OBS, you can do it in Streamlabs, you can even do it... it normally has it in Streamlabs by native widget features, but because I log out, because, you know, you can't multi-stream with Streamlabs without, you know, paying for Ultra. I'm like, why pay for Ultra when you can do it via Restream, you can do it by other programs for absolutely nothing? Why is Streamlabs got to be different in terms of, like, you have to pay if you want to multi-stream, so I just log out. I log out and put on both my streams, like I'm doing right now. I'm streaming not directly from Streamlabs, but into Restream. That also not only is a combined chat between Twitch and YouTube, as you can see on both sides, but also the fact that, you know, you can see both streams from said platforms. You know, I'm doing that without logging into Streamlabs. That may be what's causing the issues, because I'm not logged in, and therefore it has, like, little problems like that. But I mean, for the most part, it does work. It's just every now and then, it's like, I don't know, I think something either conflicts or whatnot. And again, I don't know how to fix it, don't know what the problem is, so... it is what it is, I guess. But I mean, I'm using it now and it's fine for now. I could have got up there without the star, you know? Never mind. So I have a program called, I have like an app that I downloaded from Streamlabs itself called Stream Labels. I have that. So because, like I said, because I log out of Streamlabs, I'm not allowed to use the inbuilt widgets, because I said, oh, you don't need to log in to use widgets. I'm like, okay, well, I'll just use the widgets from the website itself, using it as either a browser source or a browse local sources. So, and that's what you see at the top of the screen, is my stream labels. What Mario song? I think it's something to do with Peach. I think it's something to do with Peach. I think it might be the song that you play when you rescue Peach, maybe? Question mark? I know there's only two. Well, 2 or 3 different, let me go open that one. Oh no, that one is, Boy Base. One of my favourites. Solo Galaxies. In fact, that is my favourite Solo Galaxy. I say Solo Galaxy, technically it has 2 stars. It should have only had 1, but they added an extra. And that green star technically represents, basically, the Boy Base was supposed to be more than what it is, or should be. Because there was, whilst this game was in the works, they did actually predict that they were going to make Boy Base like a station, rather than just a single star galaxy type thing. So a song that he plays when you save a toad from another castle. Yeah, at the end of yeah, that's what I sort of thought in my head. It's like when you reach an end of a level in Super Mario Bros. Original Super Mario Brothers, which happens to be 40 years ago. Yeah, it's one of those ones. Well, it had something to do with Peach, but yeah. Should be a very iconic tune, actually. What's this thing called? Passing the swim test. I need to talk to the Coach Penguin. Oops. I had thought about speedrunning this game at some point in time. But I'm playing it casually for now. Right, that triggers the gold shell to appear. Otherwise you cannot pass this. Come on, get to the surface. Perfect. Very odd way of doing it, but okay, got it. I think Boy Base is a second hidden green star in this game, yeah. No, yeah, it's the galaxies itself. The galaxy secret star, second star is the very first green star yet. And that's what triggers the trial galaxies. Oh boy, the trial galaxies. But yeah, when you raided, I did put up the Discord link. If anyone wants to join, you are more than welcome to. Actually, let me go for... Where's the last celebration stream I did? Okay. And that was Gamer with 7. For a raid. Yeah, so I not only have stream labels open rather, but I also have my Streamlabs chatbot as well. But like I said, I don't think I need a combined chat if Meld has it built in. Again, I am still tempted to use streamer.bot for potential sounds, shoutouts, the various likes. I know it's very customizable, but again, I'm not quite sure about it. It's like I said, I don't know how to code. So what's my favourite green star in this game? I'd say Boy Base. Then again, there is another one in the Egyptian-inspired level, which is Dusty Dune Galaxy. I don't know, I never really thought about my favourite green stars. There's only 3 in this game. So it should be a hard choice out of the 3, but hard to rank different. Where was the third one? I can't remember. So one in Boy Base, which is the start. Second one, the early days when I used to play this a lot, is I actually went for the Dusty Dune Galaxy one last. Where's the second green star, I wonder? Oh no, that's in Battle Rock Galaxy, that's the one. Couldn't think of the name. I saw it in my head, I'm like, what galaxy is that? Battle Rock Galaxy. But that's after you, that one has to be retrieved by Luigi though, that's probably why I forgot about it. He says, this star is my star. There we go. Keep the shell. Why the camera keep doing that? Huzzah. Hello, Clifford. Good to see you. How you doing? And hello there, PJ Garcia. Also, welcome to the stream. Hope everyone's doing good today. I mean, if you've not been to Freeze Flame Galaxy, technically this is the first galaxy to introduce the Ice Flower. The Ice Flower is actually different in this game than the other Mario games. And the Calicrat dies because it's stupid. Let me just get this over across with here. Seriously, let me keep up with chat first. Let's see. Yeah, I like the Green Star mission in Battle Rock. And you rescue Luigi because it's so cool. How he's there to celebrate the victory with you. He is. I mean, he does it for all 3 stars he does gather, and one of those stars happens to be a green star, which just happens to be the 3rd star that he picks up. Because I think the first, after you pick him up in Haunty Halls, no, it's not Haunty Halls. What am I thinking of? Ghostly Galaxy, I think. He gets one from Good Egg Galaxy. Then again in What's the other galaxies in? Man, I'm forgetting this game. I should know this game off by heart. It's been a while. But I do like this ice power-up. It's unique. Because it's in Galaxy 2 as well. It's just, like I said, it's not in any other Mario game. Yeah, because if you kill the thing, then it should also have... Yeah, that's... missed. I wasn't close enough. I wonder what that was shaking of the camera was for. Interesting. Yeah, instead of throwing ice balls.
There's nothing downstairs on the city that's Natalie or Gavin's, is it?
No. Hello, I'm streaming. Hello, Zelda. Hello, little girl. You look tired. Hello.
Well, I'll put her back to bed before they turn up.
Hmm. Hello, little girl. My little girl. She don't want to be here. Put her in her bed or something.
Yeah, I'll put her in it.
Yeah,
What, down there?
yeah, maybe. Well, that's if she goes downstairs. She might sleep down there. She might get out. I don't know.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye on her.
Yeah, I was just given to her. She was given to me, so. Ugh. Distractions. I just love the ice skating of the thing also. And why? PJ Garcia says tonight from USA and UK for the Game Awards. Okay. Not that I don't really do anything about the Game Awards. That don't really bother me, to be fair. I know a lot of people like are about them, and I'm like, I just play games. That's what I do. And that's death. How I was going off there a little bit. I think this little island was just literally to say like, hey, there's you know, your star's there, sort of show you where your star is. Oh hey Hawk, I just thought of something. So before I started the stream, I was actually I saw someone live streaming that they were doing a 5-game 3D Zelda randomizer. That's Ocarina, Majora's Mask, Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, and Skyward Sword, all on Archipelago. I think maybe that is. Can you stop? Literally what I said. I'm like, I want to do Twilight Princess Skyward Sword randomizers. Like, please. Please do not deny me of a Skyward Sword randomizer with Archipelago, with other Zelda games. I think it's still in beta. Like, Maria was telling me the other day that someone did Ocarina, Majora, and Wind Waker all together. And I'm like, Majora's Mask is not on the list. Neither is Twilight Princess or Skyward Sword. I'm like, I was saying I really want them to implement it. It is in beta, yeah. I really want them to add them, like, for public. I really, 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 really want to do that. Like, 5-game 3D Zelda game randomizer, multi-world. Me really want. It will save me doing another Skyward Sword randomizer by itself. I really, really want to do that. Why are these people in beta? You know what I need? You know what I need actually? To be fair, Hawk, I need to be in the Archipelago Discord server, so I can have a look at these. I mean, it's obviously some paying patrons probably you know, able to do these things in beta or be beta testers for them. I'm like, but I want to do that too. I would absolutely want to be a beta tester for anything. Speaking of the devil, indeed. Hello, Maria. But yeah, no, I was just talking about a couple more Archipelago games that are still in beta, which is Twilight Princess and Skyward Sword. I see you lurking there. But yeah, those games, you see people streaming them, but they are beta testers, essentially. Not even part of the Discord. Why do you lurk? Why do you not say hello from the start? I'd like to speak to you. Say hello, talk. Don't know why I'm talking like a robot. You're not allowed to say hello to people. Okay. Why do I do that? Don't know. Send me an invite. I will do that on my laptop. Thank you, Hawk. Zah. Gaming, cooperative, competitive, randomizer, multi-world. Whoa. That works. What are you doing, Zelda? You gonna go downstairs? Or are you just gonna run up here? Thinking about it. Thinking about it. Go on. No? Okay. Moving on. Oh, they have onboarding as well. Hang on, let me... yeah, let me do that in a bit, right. They have onboarding as well with the 20 question thing. And the rule making as well. But yeah, so since I on Stream Archipelago containing... yeah. Was it someone called... oh, what's his name? Let me mute the tab. Terra Guild. Apparently that person's playing 5-game 3D Zelda games. Yeah, is that the only person doing that, or there was someone else doing that as well? That was stupid of me. I don't know who that is, it was just recommended to me because they were playing Archipelago. I didn't watch them, I just sort of popped in and wanted to see a little bit. And I was like to myself, how are they doing this? How are they doing this? And I saw them playing Wind Waker, and I saw Archipelago Ice, and I'm like, right, okay. That answers my question. Within the first 5 minutes of watching the stream, I couldn't stay, I only stayed for like 5 minutes. When I saw it, I was like, that's really cool, and I really, really want to see this in public. Public testing. Well, say public testing. Public, you know. I think this is correct. Yeah, this is correct. He's the only person so far. Did he make it, or is he like part of a paid membership type thing that he says like gets access to it because of the fact? Is he a known tester or beta tester of things? Like, what's the reason for him to be the only one to do this kind of thing? Paid member, yeah, I thought so. I was like, yeah, there's a logical explanation for this. Yeah, I know he's streaming right now. Like I said, I saw the stream for 5 minutes before I started streaming myself. It's because I wanted to get all my my web browser stuff up before I started, because sometimes I've done it during the stream and sometimes my stream is bugged out. That's a close shave. And yeah, and my internet died because of that. My internet seems to have stabilised. It's just for those random 2 days that I had weird internet for some reason. Kept cutting off my streams. Can't do anything about internet issues, I'm afraid. I'm completely out of my hands, and not even Streamlabs related either. Because the internet did die before I was live, and when after the stream died the previous time, it went off again before I went live again for the second time that day. I think I need onboarding for my server, to be fair. Stop bots and trolls for joining. I need real people. Hey, of course, it's a fast forward comment. That's why I put the verification feature in my server. Yeah. Although I have noticed there are some troll accounts that I've had in my server that I've warned you about in in your server there, Hawk, in the past. I don't allow alt accounts either, unless they are accounts that, you know, if someone has been hacked, for instance, and that original account gets deleted, and then they have an alt account to replace said thing. That is the only exception. Yeah. Because what it does, without the troll or the alt accounts, basically inflates the number of members when there shouldn't be, if that makes sense. Let's see. How are you holding up with Luigi's buttery shoes? I'm doing alright, actually. Like I said, I've played this game many times to count. I'm pretty used to it. Plus, I love his high jump. Because of his high jump is good for long jumps as well. Can't see the whole server, only morning channels. Yeah. I don't know about async, but definitely multi-world games and development channels. Definitely interested in that. Let's see, what time of games would you like to be notified about? Oh. There's a whole choice here. I don't want competitive, definitely don't. Games intended to help introduce new players to the community. That would be helpful. 2 hours or less. Intended to take 2 or more hours. I guess. Games with a theme, like all snares, controllers only, etc. Experimental or in-testing games. Games which contain experimental or in-development features, warning things might break. Verify and agree. So there's a rules channel which I need to look at, and role request, and that's about it. Ooh. I don't want to adopt a tag though. That's interesting. I don't know why you didn't adopt the archipelago tag there. Hawk. There's the rules. Oh, there's nothing to... Yeah, there's nothing to emote again. Okay, never mind. Role request. Let's have a look. Ooh, there's a lot. I'll look at that in a second. Connor Meza, welcome to the stream, my friend. How are you doing? I'm so used to playing as Mario, I never really adapted to Luigi's lack of traction. Yeah, it's just about pulling back when you can. I've content Delta... Massman... You as my tag? Yeah, I know it said said something about mathematics. But I didn't really know what that meant. If I didn't have my own server tag, I would actually adopt the archipelago tag. I don't like... I know it's very egotistical of me, but like, I really wanted a server tag for the longest time. I'm like, because everyone else has it, I'm like, I want my own. And not many people know that my server exists. Despite having quite a few people in my server, I don't think they even know that they're still in the server, and I've had a lot of people leave recently because they think it's either... Well, there is no particular reason necessarily, but I have had people that say, like, my server's dead. And I'm like, rude. Like, people only say it's dead because they make it dead. Like, it's only active when people actually actively say something in there. I know a lot of people, like, will join servers just to promote themselves. I'm like, I am thinking myself to actually, like, completely get rid of that entirely and just have... You can have promote channels, but only promote others rather than yourselves. I've been tempted to have that as an exception. Because I know a lot of people just join servers just to promote, and I'm like, kind of rude. Don't just join the server to promote yourself. Because the server here is to join the community and have fun and chat with others. I'm not going to do this in one. Really? I seem to have managed to broke this bullet bill. That, yeah, alright. Let's see. But I had to get used to it for the sake of 100% of the game. That's fair enough, Maria. Welcome, Windwalker, for the super chat of $1 US 99. Guess who it is? It starts with a T. I thought it starts with a W. I don't know how that happened, but it happened. Might be a clip-worthy moment, honestly. Okay, letter from Luigi. He is now trapped in the Battle Rock Galaxy. I had to think of the name of the galaxy there for a moment. It's your troll, yeah. Resident troll. Battle Rock. That's Battle Rock's not in there. I think this is my second Luigi star. Like I said, I think the boy-based galaxy is the first stream star you get, regardless. Because I think it spikes flags for the other two. And there you are. How you doing there, Windwalker? Anyways, good to see you. How's Wind Waker not a member at this point? Used to be. He used to be because he was gifted, not bought one himself. By specifically the Shy Siren. When people are gifted, they get a membership for a whole month, and then it runs out. If you buy a membership, it gets auto-renewed. How much is it to join? It is, well, so far it's only $1.99 per month. I think I have that as a command. Or there's just the join button. It actually, you can see it on the join button. So. Or is it member? Could be member. Hang on a minute. I forget what the, I don't think join was the command. Maybe it was member. There we go. It is. Yeah, so $1 or £1 per month. It depends on your currency, of course. I believe only $1 is about 50, 80 pence, between 50 and 80 pence. That's how it works out in, it's really cheap. I don't know what to do for memberships, honestly, now that I have them. I mean, like I said, I have a Patreon as well that is only $1 a month. That is actually $1 because Patreon only deals in USD for some reason. I'm like, you're not compensating for the British Patriots. Although it does convert. Can't do that. Can't do that. I've done it again. Interesting, it's $4.49 on the YouTube app. Why is that? £4.50? Let me look at something. I'm just looking at this. So one membership should be only 99 pence. And obviously increasing memberships also increases in price in terms of like there's no discount, it's like to the penny as well. So like one membership is 99 pence. 5 is £4.95. 10 is £9.90, 20 19.80, and 50 of course is £49.50. So yeah, well I set them in pounds, but I think it does actually vary on what currency you go by. It should be £1. It doesn't ever go in 50p's. Or 50 pence, 50 cents, whatever it's called. Don't know why it's £1.50. Maybe the mobile app is just weird with it. YouTube is weird on mobile, I've always figured out. Like I said, on the desktop app it goes in increments of 99p. 99 cents. Depending on one's currency. What is going on now? Another one from Peach. 5 one-ups. Interesting. So the kitchen is done for now. Let's go to the bedroom. Hang on a minute. Is the... Hang on, is the map? Can you see the map from here? No. I think there's a, yeah, I knew there was a Luma there. Right, okay. Luma at the kitchen! And then we can move on to the bedroom dome. With the discontinuation of the penny, $1.50 sounds about right. There's no discontinuation of a penny. What are you talking about? What, in the US they've stopped with cents, in single cents? How can that be? They can't do that. It's not a thing. Oh yeah, Hawk though, you're in Canada, aren't you? Cents is just basically 1 of 100. If you have 100 cents, then it means you got a dollar. A nickel, dime, and quarter. Yeah, nickel is. Let me remember. Nickel is 5 cents. A dime is 10, and a quarter is 25. Oh hey, I got a star. I got a star before I even entered the level. Thank you. Go first. I don't even know how you pronounce that. Thank you for the follow though. I've been having a lot of follows recently, but I really hope they're not follow bot. Because the odd occasion I get a follow, no one says anything in chat, and then I get a whisper, and I'm like, I don't convene into whispers. You know, if you're not talk, you talk in live chat. If you're someone who just wants to like mess with me, cause trouble for the community, then yeah, no, thank you. Not interested. Got that one. Like, okay, fun is one thing, but like deliberately like going out the way to mess with people and in a very unfair way, yeah, that is definitely not on. That makes sense. Yeah, but you don't break any rules. I know there's people there that have spammed. They have done things to break the rules. I'm like, I have no tolerances for people not reading the rules and then deliberately breaking them. No, having a little bit of fun every now and then, you know, is okay. You know, as long as you don't break any rules, I'm good. I'm good. I mean, common sense is also a thing. Yeah, sense is still a thing. But you said something about a discontinuation of the penny, so I'm not quite sure what you mean by it's still around then. Because you said there was a discontinuation of the penny. Unless you meant the British penny. Oh, wait, we still have those. Oh, common sense has completely flown out the window nowadays. With everyone of today. There's severely a lot of people out there who don't have common sense. And I'm like, you're deliberately breaking these rules or just want to be a troll, want to be someone who just wants to cause trouble and abuse the rules. No, that's kind of not on. Have fun, I mean, the word troll, I mean, yeah, a lot of people use it. Okay, fair enough. But then you have people that you just want to, you know, have fun, mess with, you know, that sort of thing. In terms of, like, in a good way. Like, in a joking, laughing way sort of thing. Whereas if people want to cause deliberate harm to others, yeah, that's not on. get to the rest of that. As long as you're not hurting anyone, you're good. You respect me, you respect me, you respect the chat, respect the rules, you're good. Go crazy, in that case. You know what I mean? Some people have limits. That is completely the wrong direction. Why don't you go like that? Try and speedrunning this level. So annoying. This must be a nightmare in the speedrunning community, unless they've specifically, like, found a way to do this quite quickly. You know what? That works. Did you explain it? Now the question is, did that message actually appear for me to read? Is the question. Come on. Really? That works. Oh, it's because on PC it was $1, but on the app is... Yeah, I think the app just has its own different rules. Richard says, the interesting thing about replaying Galaxy as Luigi, it's definitely an actual... He's actually talking to himself when he rescues him. Yeah, indeed. That is true. Can I stop highlighting everything? Ugh, there we go. It's harder to getting the material to make pennies. What? Copper? Copper is one of the most abundant materials on Earth. How are we running out of copper? Just melt down old pennies then, in that case. There's no way we'd run out of copper. There's just too much of it. What galaxy is this called? I think it was called Drip Drop Galaxy? If I talk to Polari again. No, hang on. Come out of it. There we go. Drip Drop Galaxy. If anyone is interested. I know Connor was interested. Hey, Rodmar Sim, welcome to the stream. Yes, but it costs more to make a penny than what a penny is actually worth. Makes sense, but maybe just make it out of a different material then. Hopefully, I honestly don't know. I'd expect the material used to make other coins would be more of an issue. Yeah, it's really interesting how... Yeah, it maybe costs to make the pennies. They make them in abundance, though. They just print out pennies, literally. In this case, stamp. You know? How you doing there, Rod? It's good to see you. How you been? Kind of dealing with a bit of depression, so I haven't been really around. That's understandable, honestly. I've been feeling that a lot. Streamhouse has been giving me a lot of grief recently, and a lot of the personal mental health issues have been going on as well, so it is what it is. Just make it out of the gut. As long as you can make it out of a material that's hard to fake. I mean, why would anyone fake a penny? But at the same time, you need to make sure it's not going to be, you know... Let me get the third trial galaxy star. I think it might be another first or second stars as a hidden star. Soaring on the desert winds. I think it might be the second star. Yeah. No, I know what you're feeling there, Rod. Obviously, I don't know what's been happening in your personal life, of course, because that's your own personal life. You don't have to share if you're not comfortable with it. or if you want to chat in DMs, that's also, you know, it's also fine as well. Again, up to you. But yeah, honestly, when it comes to depression and depression and I suppose a little bit of anxiety alongside that doesn't help. And a lot of people are going to be through that recently. I've been mostly stress and anxiety, stress and depression really mostly, but it happens, I guess. Can't always be helped. I'm not going to be able to make that. So. Come on. But right now pennies are still rather plentiful here. Yeah, that's fine. But, I think I missed something. Sorry to hear that, Rod. Going through a rough patch myself. Stay strong. Yeah, indeed. Stay strong, stay positive. And remember, you are deserving of unconditional love. We all are. If you're a good person and you can't much, definitely deserve it. Found one speedrunner that they get 1 star from Drip Drop for any percent. A lot of spin moves, shell moves. It's over pretty quick. Well, like I said, I will look into speedrunning when I get a chance to. You're most welcome, Rod. Appreciate it. Appreciate it for coming here and, you know, just being a friend. You know, let me know of, you know, try to relieve stress. We're all here for you, mate. Indeed, Maria. Everyone deserves a hug if they're feeling down. What's most likely going to tell me about his person before anyone else's? Never sell yourself short. Probably. Also, yeah. I know you and Shadow Trait are close. But yeah, it's just, you know, talk to anyone that you feel trustworthy to knowing these things. Because we are here to give love and care. I'll be real, if I'm upset, better leave me alone. It's best to leave me alone and try to chew me up. And I didn't realise I was underneath that swamp. Don't want anyone to feel anything forgot about them. Yeah, it's true. Well, I'm hoping next year is going to be less of a depression fest, if that makes sense. Because I don't want to be part of depression. No one wants to. I guess it can't be helped at times. But that's why we come together as friends and fellow creators in times of struggle. Right. I haven't really had a chance to write music lately either, unfortunately. I've never been depressed before, but in the past, whenever I was upset, I'd get triggered because no one seemed to take me getting mad seriously. You're having writer's block. Something else happened recently too. It was a bad stomach bug. Sore throat. There's a lot of that going about recently though, to be fair. I was hoping the gravity would get me. Good. I love that pose. Fire Luigi. In for those last few star bits. There we go. Not really sure, I've just been in a mood. Also, hey gamer, yeah. Let's see, nice screenshot indeed. But the colour pink and yellow always cheers me up whenever I'm sad. Well, indeed. You like pink, and I think pink and yellow are not quite yellow actually, but yellow is actually the colour of your toad on your profile picture. Makes sense? You have your favourite colours cheering you up. Must be the nice blood red with a hint of fuchsia, I guess is the word. Bye bye. Kind of cheers me up. I mean, not the colour of my layout. Like I said, I am planning on changing to a different streaming software soon called Meld Studio. It's like a better OBS essentially. I know I'm currently using Streamlabs, but I'm having a lot of issues with it, and I don't think it's necessarily resource related either. Being a resource hog, I think it's just not agreeing with my PC at times. And I kind of missed it. Cool. I went out too far. Like I said, always the good combination of colours is black and... I mean, then again, black goes with anything, so does white. They're very neutral colours. And I just have the nice, nice blood red. You know, being a vampire goth. I like those sort of colours. Oh, I can defeat it. Cool. Well, the power of one-ups. Has anyone had the thought of, like, okay, so every time you pick up a one-up, technically it's an extra Mario or Luigi. So technically, if you think about it, every time you grab a one-up, you're basically not grabbing an extra life necessarily, but grabbing another sort of body to grab. I know it sounds a bit morbid in a way, but like all the previous deaths, like the bodies of your previous lives are just there still. Yeah, that makes sense. And they're basically just being reincarnated or something. Because the way it says it, an extra Mario, I'm like, why an extra Mario? I thought it's just an extra life. You'd be reborn. Reincarnated. Well, More like that. It's more like resurrected, but yeah. God, Luigi's jumps are so good. Don't typically wear darker clothes except black. Always preferred the darker shades though, to be fair. Except black, dark purple, because for me, dark purples remind me... oh, dark purple reminds you I'm depressed. I mean, typically goths wear a lot of black. I mean, that's just the trademark for a goth, to wear a lot of black. But then depends on the type of goth you are, like stereotypical or whether it's a mix. I'm sort of like a mix, really, I guess. Vampire, but then again, you have nerds, you know. All goths are nerds. That's a stated fact. In fact, it's an offshoot of punk, actually. You wear black every day, but whether you're a goth or not is also is another thing. Like, you just wear black because you like the colour black, because it's just neutral, rather than wearing white. You know, because white shows up everything, whether it's dirt, whether it's other colours, whatnot. Black's just a typical neutral that people go for. Or whether you're into the goth, like, lifestyle. With the whole, like, you've got makeup, you've got the music. Really? Didn't notice those two. Yeah. You don't mind black. Now, if you were a goth, you'd be a pastel goth like Rod would, I'd expect. I'm not always rolling the same thing there. Right, see if I can show you what's underneath here. This is what's underneath. And then of course you have the big, like, sinkhole with the giant planet above. Okay, there's the rainbow star and some more stuff. Love the gravity in this game. I mean it. I actually do. I actually do. It's great. I don't mean that sarcastically either. Stereotype is I always listen to metal and rock. Yep. I prefer environmental goth as well as R&B and hip hop. I actually quite like the thought of industrial music. I've always liked the because I listened to what was it? I play some Warhammer games and they have a lot of industrial music. I mean, I play something called Dark Tide. And it's very industrial. I'm like, I actually quite like this. I like alternative rock, which sounds a lot like metal, but not quite of the metal category. There's that. And then you have the metal, of course. And then I like a bit of industry as well. It does sound pretty unique. Grab the thing. I'll come back for that anyway, it's fine. This one I need. That's rather annoying. Let me click into Streamlabs because it's probably the thing that's stopping it from. Plays a bit better. So stuttering actually gets on my nerves a little bit in certain situations. Better. There we go. Okay. Now let's catch up with chat for a sec. Hawk says, yeah, the only time I don't wear black is when I'm at work, as I have to wear uniform. Yeah, that makes sense. But you wear black all the time. Still don't know how long it took me to realise you could destroy those rocks with a spin, because the game never tells you. Yeah, well, I only found out because of the red jewel. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. We real like Mastodon alternative rock, as well as hip hop. Hip hop's never really been my thing. I mean, I like a bit of, I'd say rap, but it's more so to do with a specific band that does more so a combination of rap rock rather than rap itself. If that makes sense. Probably why a lot of music is a hybrid of such. Indeed. Have you ever heard of operatic metal? I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty good. I love it. That being said, I think all music is good as long as you can vibe to it. Yeah, that's very true. Not sure how long it would you would classify this, but I'm goth but without the makeup and loves EDM. EDM? Yeah, said that right. I don't know. Could just be the nerd type, where they don't necessarily have music, but like to wear a lot of black. Just the standard goth, I guess. No particular stereotype. I mean, you could be not a goth and still have interest in goth like stuff. But I guess it's part of a subculture, I guess. I mean, makeup is more of a choice. I mean, think of it like cosplay a little bit. Like goths like cosplay as well. You know, it's how you interpret it as, I guess. Ooh, can you not? This one actually spawns 3 1-ups.